What's good, everybody? Welcome to a new video. In this video we are going to start a new series, and this series is gonna be called Instruments of the World. In each episode we are gonna discover a different instrument or a musical tradition that is tied to a culture in a different place in the world, and we will just talk about it, sample it and make something with it. In the first episode we have Australia, the land of the many things that can kill you in around 10 seconds. The land of the great cities and the land of the Aboriginal culture. And the first instrument that comes to mind when I talk about Australia is, of course, the didgeridoo. The didgeridoo is said to come from the north area of Australia, and it's said to be over 1,000 years old. Like, for real, people have been making this for over 1,000 years. It's made from hollow eucalyptus trees that have been emptied by termites. This is real. Like, people used to go to the forest of eucalyptus trees and they will look for an empty tree and then they will make a didgeridoo out of it.
What I'm doing here is I'm hitting the tree to find out if it's hollow inside, because the termites have eaten the inside out. Well, she's definitely hollow. Termites have eaten all the way through.
It's decorated with a bunch of symbols that represent different things, and for Aboriginal people it's more than an instrument. It's something that is spiritual and connects them to the land and to the spirits of the land. I will sample didgeridoo later, and please know that I mean no disrespect to any culture. The didgeridoo is played using a technique that is called circular breathing. Circular breathing is basically like spitting air out while you take air in. And of course you cannot breathe in as you breathe out. You have to fill your mouth with air, and then while you spit out that air, you take more air into your lungs, and then that's called circular breathing. The didgeridoo sounds do not only represent music, they represent sounds of animals, wind, and when they play didgeridoo they try to imitate these sounds by using different techniques.
They name their animals according to how animals move and how animals sound. For example, in my language, the kangaroo is bunda, 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 bunda. Now kookaburra, kurga, gagara. So, then, so. For a little baby kangaroo, toyo, toyo, tu, tu, tu.
Let's sample some didgeridoo and let's make some techno with it. If you think about it, didgeridoo is a very techno-friendly instrument. It makes like a nice drone, nice bass, nice environment, and I think that's why it is so popular in techno. You can see many artists using didgeridoo for their techno production and other types of productions. All of them are similar in the sense that are very intense. They have this intense sound with the didgeridoo going all the time. So let's try to mimic that. Let's go into Ableton. We are gonna start with this sample. I just got it from the internet and I thought it was cool. I have this drum set here, and I'm just gonna lay down a very simple techno beat. So I'm gonna put the two kicks at the same time. And now, you know, this is not to be a good producer, but the samples are there to be used. And if you just write tribal, which is I think a pretty good keyword for this kind of style, and you look for samples, I'm sure we will find something cool in my sample library. I mean, it's a tribal kind of style, and I think it goes very well with the didgeridoo sound. So the only thing we have to do is to fix it with the transients. That's what I meant before. So I'm gonna go into the audio editor here. I'm gonna grab the kicks into their correct time is. This is asking for some sort of melodic slash rhythmic element like arpeggio or something. So I'm just gonna put some note here. I mean, pretty simple. And it sounds big, man. So, I mean, all together. And now let's do some I made some resampling here. I came up with this crazy pattern. So perhaps I could try to follow that kick, like the natural kick from the didgeridoo, with an actual kick. Now we need some. What if I just record it? Try to find a bass sound so it fits this didgeridoo stuff. So I don't want to make this too long or too boring, so I think we just leave it here. I think I can release this track maybe in the future. I'll put it at the end of the video in case you want to listen to it. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one, and peace.